Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Throwing right away is Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Alert!
Allen now on second down. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Next to score, Ravens 7, Texans nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 29.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Hey, 73,
on second down, Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, let's go.
3rd and long for Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field,
that is going to be ball in. He's got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans come right back to tie it at 7.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's hard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
On 1st down, Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Allen going to throw again. He'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. 4th down. Here's Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
180, 180. Silver, set. Delta.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down for Houston.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Alpha.
Again, Hurts. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another 1st.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 14-yard line.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Smith. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Trimmer. Delta.
A give. Here comes Blue. To the pylon. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Houston. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
This will be returned from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our hands.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. So after 1, it's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins, and they are facing a 2nd and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth.
And he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Texans. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Going up top. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Hit by Benjamin Morrison. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
No touch it.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2.
No touch it. 63, 60.
Again, it's Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Brings it.
Hurts. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. An even 40 yards.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. This one complete to Sutton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 9.
Very set. Trimmer. 63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Houston.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band at a time. Going on the west side, giving side guys. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you got trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. We've been on it like I'm picking a pride. Hit the crib with it.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
No touch it. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Here comes the screen to Jones. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That becomes gets the ball out of his hands and results in a completion. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now Allen on first down. And this will be incomplete.
So this was an NBA game, Mike. We call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. From the gun, here is Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The two-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen, in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. Allen now on 2nd down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
56, 56.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Delivers it quick to Brown.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hurts will try it again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Hurts again. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up the first set of downs.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Houston.
To the air again. Hurts. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Texans. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And the Texans are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Round now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
No touch it.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
A run once more with blue. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. A throw downfield caught by Burden. And he will score. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Houston. And that is second touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield.
The Ravens take over first down 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up third down.
Allen to throw on third and long. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And not Not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down and 9.
Good. Hey, 73. I know you want.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Elliott's kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that one.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way. Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
But it's 4th down.
Allen going to throw for it. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. On the handoff, Blue. He's to the 40. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That is an even 80-yard play. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Elliott's pick is good. And the Texans will extend their third quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First down, Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Tucker, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd down. 3 to go. The design run here for Allen. And he will have the Ravens first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up if he needed to.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Alert! Alert! We got...
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On first down, here's Blue. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
16 yards. First down, Houston.
That'll be intercepted. Picked by Jalen Jones. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A run with Blue. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
They'll run with Blue. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down for Houston.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's complete to Blue. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 20, here's second down and 4. From the gun, they'll go with Blue. He is met and dropped. scrimmage, too.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
73.
Burden, the man on the move. On third down, it's Hurts. That one swung out to Blue. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
56.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And it'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
52.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Allen now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. He'll get this underneath to Swift. They'll go up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Middle. Alert.
To the air once more is Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here now, third and 5.
Hey, tight. Look out.
Allen to throw again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call works out as they convert on 4th down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. Back to the big tight end, Parham. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Allen on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They run straight ahead with Blue. He's waiting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd down throw for Hurts. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. D.J. Johnson getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a